And for the girls as well today, it's so important for them to kind of see, I suppose, what they can do and what they can achieve, and to kind of show off the skills they have in the game. And it really comes down to the basics in the game. It's never overcomplicated either, and it's just going down to the basics.
Like, we focus on the basics when we're doing our trainings, and nothing extreme or nothing different to what they do in their own training. So I suppose it's just about getting them to see what they need to do themselves to get up to the levels if they are interested in playing at a high level as they grow up. So it's just a great opportunity for them, and I suppose like that they're probably just delighted to get out of class too at the same time. So it's a win-win for them.
Depends on how hard you work and what you get out of anything it is, and it comes down to sport, it comes down to education, and obviously with the junior cert, leaving cert, it all comes down to what you put into it and how much you practice and how much you study. It all comes down to hard work.
Sometimes, especially children this age, 14, 15, 16, they can look at whatever person they might look up to, whether it's in sport and drama, in business or whatever, academically wise, that they look up to, and sometimes think, well, I can't achieve that. And I suppose one of the main things for me is that I was one of those people who sat there inside, and I went to school in St. Kieran's College, and I wanted to play hurling, please God, for Kilkenny, and probably like Kerry footballers or whatever it may be, and that's what I wanted to achieve. But I didn't think at that age I would do it, and when these people came to speak and have talks, you didn't think you were one of those people. But I suppose for me, it's the message is that yes, it can be achieved, and sometimes we, in life in general, we look at things and we think because it's up there we won't achieve it, but it's not that hard, and some of the key principles for me was working hard, believing in myself and enjoying myself, and I suppose that's what I try and impart on people. And as I said, it's not just for sport. I think that transcends itself to other aspects of life as well,
Yeah, well listen, I suppose actually some of the most enjoyable days we ever have is when we get to walk into secondary schools. I'm always taken aback by the quality student that we're producing in Ireland right now. I think they're of a phenomenal level, to be honest. And I always say to teachers and to people that are in attendance that I actually think our future's in safe hands with the quality of child that we're producing, because they're very, very good. And I think it's not just I suppose academically, and their brightness, etc., and that's very, very strong. But also, the emotional side and the social side, and their awareness of where life can take them and what they can do. So, where I sit, obviously Bank of Ireland, our future customers and our future entrepreneurs are all going to come from this cohort of kids, and certainly, as I said, we're more than happy to spend the time here in the schools, and delighted to be in Castleisland today, because they've really set the bar in terms of they're seen as being the exemplar school throughout the southwest region, and that's nearly covering all of Munster. So certainly it's a real pleasure to be here today.
This event comes about as a result of winning the best overall school in the southwest of Ireland with the Bank of Ireland initiative.
Hi everybody, I'm well aware nobody wants to hear me talking here this morning now, so I'm going to be very, very brief before we move on to the three legends behind me and Dean. First of all, to you, Killian, four-time All-Ireland medal winner, fantastic achievement. I suppose starting off, it's something you dream of, and it's something you aspire to doing, is actually going out to Croke Park and representing your county, and to be actually lucky enough to win, then it tops it all off really. So that's when the dreams really do come true. You really picture yourself and saying, is this really happening? And it's to do with your teammates and everything like that, and the fellas that you're training all year with, working so hard with as well, So it is a dream come true, and your family are there supporting your friends and all, everybody from the club and everything like that. You know, they're all out there watching and hoping that you do well.
I suppose like that, it was something that I suppose growing up, it was something in Cork that we're known for, I suppose, as youth players, and when I got the opportunity to take it, but I suppose like that, I did 1 year of it, and it was a great experience, but like that, I suppose you couldn't really get 100% of yourself and go in both goals if you tried to play both goals.
When I finished playing, I was lucky. I always had a dream that I wanted to manage my own county, and I guess there was nothing in my DNA or nothing that would have told people at Tipperary that Liam Sheedy should be the man to manage Tip. I came from that, you know, okay, I got to play in All-Ireland, didn't win it, but didn't come from an established club and didn't have an established career that meant I won numerous All-Irelands. But I still had a dream, and I wanted it. And I suppose if there's one thing I'd say to you, you know, whatever, you know, you have to have a passion for something if you really want to achieve in it. And it's good to dream. And if you really work hard at something and you want it bad enough. And I went back and I started coaching under 16s and got to manage Tip minors and success there, and all of a sudden, hey presto, I get my dream job.
Inside the St. Kieran's College, when I was 16, 17, I was struggling to make teams. I've well documented this, that I couldn't make the teams at St. Kieran's. I was, you know, the notice board when the team would go up, I'd be one of the last substitutes. I remember playing for my club Ballyhale where we had 18 players. I was one of the 3 substitutes. So, you know, I think sometimes in life, and Liam probably touched on it, you have to have a passion, but you have to believe in yourself, you have to have a confidence as well to achieve that. And at that stage, I didn't have the confidence, I didn't believe I was going to achieve it. We can look from the outside in and think, oh no, that's too hard, I won't achieve that. We all probably on stage felt like that. The lads probably felt they weren't going to make their teams, and I was the same with Kenny. But it's amazing once you work hard, and that was it for me about the success and the longevity of the success. It's about working hard. You know, hurling is a very skillful sport, so I was predominantly right-handed. I knew I had to improve my left-hand side, so I spent hours and hours at the Gable End wall just practicing. And I wasn't training, I was just practicing because I enjoyed doing it. And I suppose that's something that I learned that got me from, say, St. Kieran's onto playing for Kenny.
It's indeed a great pleasure for me as chairman of the board to stand here in front of you all and to have behind me the legends of GAA. And surely they deserve a round of applause for the kind of...
There will be time now for some photographs, and I would ask please that you would line up in an orderly fashion under your teacher's direction, and hopefully you'll get a few snaps. Thank you to everyone. Thank you for your attention.